All right, let's get into this workout. I'm going to start with jumping jacks, so you can absolutely stay right here if jumping feels like a lot for right now or always, or you're right here. So we will be jumping today, and I'll be giving you modifications if you need them. But since we will be jumping, I want to do a little bit of jumping in our warm-up. Good, and then let's turn these into cross jacks. So we'll send one arm on top, one foot in front, and switch. And if this doesn't feel like where you want to be, you can be right here. Good. Nice. And then let's either jog it out or you can walk this one out. You can be right here, bringing those knees up. All right, and then I'm going to turn these into lateral lunges. Right foot steps out, step it in. Left foot steps out. So I'm looking for a big knee bend and leaning into that bent knee, the heel of that bent knee. Good. Nice. All right. 2 more here. Beautiful. Come on up, roll your shoulders back, arms are out. Kick right, kick left. So we're getting into our hamstrings. I'm not looking for you to kick super high. We're drawing our navel in, using our core to get our legs up and breathing. All right. And then from here, I'm going to lunge forward, and then I'm going to rotate my torso to the right, to the left, back to the middle, and stand. It's a bit of a balance challenge, as you might have just seen. Good, and together. Nice. Good. All righty. 2 more here. 1 more. Good. Come on up. Let's do some nice big forward arm circles. Nice. Then let's reverse it. Good. Let's turn those palms up. And then I'm going to rotate one shoulder in and one hip in at the same time. Internal rotation of the shoulder and of the hip. Good. All right. Let's interlace those hands, and then let's do some nice wrist circles here. We'll be on our hands quite a bit today, so we want to make sure our wrists are nice and warmed up. Good, and then let's hinge. I'm going to take my right hand, I'm going to send my right leg back, and I'm going to reach towards my left foot, hinging. Back is flat, come on up. And then I'm going to do it again. I'm going to take this left hand towards my right leg that's down on the ground, and come on up and switch. So we did some knee bending with our lunging. We're doing some hinging here. 2 really important movement patterns that we'll be visiting throughout this workout. Good. Keep going. Nice. All right, 2 more here. 1 more. Good, and then from here, walk yourselves out to plank. Wrists are under shoulders, navel to spine, and then step that right foot towards that right hand. Right hand comes up, big twist. Hand goes down, foot goes back. Walk it back and up. And switch, walk it out. Wrists under shoulders, navel to spine, left foot to left hand, twist. Hand down, foot back, walk it back and up. Good. Keep going. Nice, walk it up. So you want to hit a nice solid plank. Squeeze the glutes, pull the core in before you add that twist. Good, we've got 2 more here. And one more. Okay, walk it up. Okay, so for today's workout, we're just gonna alternate between two exercises. For the first one, we're gonna do 30 seconds of an aerobic activity, and I'm gonna give you some modifications to do as well. And then we'll follow it through with a minute of a strength, body weight strength move, okay? And then we're gonna alternate those two moves for 4 rounds. All right, okay, let's get into it. First move, forward to back lunge with a lunge jump. So rolling your shoulders back. I'll show you from a couple different views. We're gonna lunge forward with one leg. We're gonna step it back, and then we're gonna jump. And then it's an automatic switch. That other leg will be ready to lunge forward, to lunge back, and jump. Lunge forward, lunge back, jump, okay? If you don't wanna jump, it's a forward lunge, it's a backwards lunge, it's a step it in and switch sides. Forward, reverse, step, right? So you can be right here. All right, that will be your 30-second interval of an aerobic activity. Then we're gonna come down to the floor and we're gonna do a push-up variation. So for a minute, we'll flow through this push-up combo, okay? It looks like this. Wrists are under shoulders, drawing that navel in. You can always put your knees down, okay? We'll start with a push-up, hands are wide. We'll push back into down dog. Then we'll come forward again and we'll open up to side plank. So I'm gonna drop my heels to the right and pick up that left hand. And then I'm gonna put that hand down. There we go. It's a push-up. It's a down dog. Come forward to plank, drop my heels in the other way. Okay, let me show you a modified version of it. Push-up. Down dog. You can drop that knee and open up. Same thing, get ready. It's a push-up. It's a down dog. Drop that bottom knee and twist. Okay, so whatever works for you, pick it. But whatever you do with your push-up, make sure your elbows are pointing backwards. So when those hands come into the floor, take those hands and kind of corkscrew them into your mat, and that will help set those elbows sending backwards instead of directly out to the side. We want them pushing back. Okay? All right, grab a sip of water. I know I'm gonna, and then we'll get into our moves. 30 seconds of cardio, that forward, backwards lunge jump. All right. And let's begin. Forward, backward, jump it. Send the other leg forward. Yes. Remember that you can absolutely take out the jump and just send it forward and backwards and step it together. You can be right here, right? Keep your chest up. Good, keep those shoulders back. You're looking for a 90-degree bend. We've got 3, 2, 1. All right, hit the floor, push up. Push up to down dog, to side plank. Here we go. Take your time with this one. We've got a nice long minute, so you can take however long you need for that down dog. You can kind of hang out there if you need to, right? You can hang out here. Whatever you do, keep your good form, right? Push up. About halfway through this minute. Drop. Here's your modified version. Push up. Down dog. Side plank. Keep your core strong. Push up. Down dog. Side plank. Good, we're almost there. Good. Good. And time. Hop on up. Back to that cardio. Let's do it. Forward, backwards, lunge jump. Round 2 of 4. I'm going to show you from the side. Remember, you can absolutely take out the jump. Forward, backwards, jump. All right, chest is up. Try to land softly. We're almost there. We've got 5, 3, 2, 1. Okay, back to that push-up. Remember, rest when you need to. If that means now, that means now. And then come back when you're ready. You can hit pause on the video. right? Keep your core strong, navel drawn in, push up, down dog. Modify when and how you need to. Good. Nice. Here we go. We're about halfway there. Good, breathing through it. Nice. Down dog. Give yourself a nice good stretch. In 3, 2, 1. All right. Cardio, here we go. Forward, 30 seconds. This is round 3. Stay with me, chest is up, shoulders are back. Good. Nicely done. We've got 8 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. We're back onto the floor. Let's do it. Down dog. Side plank. Push up. Down dog. Side plank. Make sure you're breathing, keeping that navel drawn in. Good. Nicely done. Keep it going. We're halfway there. Good. Push up. Down dog. Side plank. Put your knees down anytime you need to. Sit back on your heels anytime you need to, right? We're almost there in 5 seconds. I'm getting up. 3, 2, 1. Last time. Let's do this. Forward, backwards. Jump it if you want it. Chest is up. Take out the jump if you don't want it. Good. This is it. We're moving on after this one. Beautiful. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Last time. I might need to put my knees down for this one. Let's see how it goes. Push it back. Drop the heels. Good. That wrist should be right under that shoulder. And breathing. Nice. There we go. Good. Halfway. Rest when you need to. Come back when you're ready. We've got just about 15 seconds left, and then we get a nice rest before we move on to our next group. Nice. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Okay, moving on. All right, our next 2 exercises. We are going to start with lateral sprinters. What are those, you ask? Well, remember that lateral lunge we did in our warm-up? Okay, we're adding on to that one. So, modified version, you lean into it, step it in. Lean into it, step it in. You can be right here, okay? Or you've got that jump. All right, so because we have 4 rounds, we're gonna stick with 30 seconds of jumping out with the right leg, or stepping out with the right leg and then hopping it in. And then we'll switch to the left side, round 2, right side, round 3. You get the deal, okay? When you are stepping out, make sure that you keep your chest up and you're not hinged over here. Sit back into that heel and then use your core to bring that knee up, okay? Okay, that will be your cardio. For your strength move, we're gonna go back down to the mat, okay? So little bird dog action. So bird dog, I love this one for core stability, shoulder stability, hip stability, all of it. You can absolutely do it with your knees down. I'll show you. Here's your modified version. Extend opposite arm, opposite leg, squeeze that glute of that extended leg, put it down. Put it down, but we're gonna add on, since we have a minute, we can. Then you're gonna step out to full plank and step it back in, okay? So knees down is one way to do it. You can also add, for an additional challenge, a hover. So my knees are now hovering off the floor. I'm extending my one leg and my one arm, then I'm switching, then I'm stepping it in, stepping it into full plank, rather out to full plank, stepping it back in. Okay, knees down, boom. Pulling that core in, boom. Do your two sides, step it out, step it in. Okay, you can decide how you want to play with that one as each movement goes. All right, so I'm gonna move these over so I'm not kicking them. Grab a sip of water. We're gonna start in 5 with a right lateral lunge. 2, 1, let's do it. Stepping that right foot on. Hopping it in if you want. Remember, you do not need to hop it in at all. You can be right here, step it in, go right back. Good. Nice job. Boom. Good, using my core. Got 10 seconds left, folks. Now I'm gonna hit the mat for our strength combo. In 3, 2, 1. Okay, hitting the floor. Knees up or knees down. We've got that bird dog situation. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Send them out, bring them back to bent knee. Step it out to full plank. Step it back in. Remember, knees down is always an option. Good. I can tell real quick that I'm gonna need to put my knees down very soon. Extend, extend. Beautiful. We are halfway there. That's a good cue for me, boom, to finish the rest of my minute with my knees down. That way I can keep solid form. I'm not rocking all over the place. I'm staying nice and stable. I'm not arching my back or moving it in any other way. Good. Challenge yourself with good form. We're almost there. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Left sprinter, step it out into that lateral lunge, hop it in. Good, and breathing. Nice, use that core to bring that leg up. Just 30 seconds here. Goes kind of quick. We're halfway into it. Good, nice, 8 seconds left. 3, 2, hit the floor. Good. Bent knee plank. Bird dog. Boom. Boom. Step it out to full plank. Step it in, do it again. Wrists under shoulders every time. Good. I'll give you a halfway point. If you want to join me with knees up for 30 seconds, knees down for 30 seconds. In 3 seconds, it's a halfway mark. There we go, halfway right here. My knees are coming down. Boom, squeezing my glute. Boom, step it out, full plank, step it in. Good. So you're looking to get those knees right under your hips. Good, we're almost there. Keep that navel drawn in. 8 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go, right side, back to that right side. 2 rounds left, including this one. Good. Nicely done, hop it in. Good. Nicely done. Good, 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go again, folks. Good. And in. Boom. Boom. out, and in. Extend, extend, out, and in. Extend, extend, out, and in. Almost at that halfway point. All right, we're at that halfway point. Put your knees down if you need to. I think I'm gonna muscle through here. Good. Nice. You've got 10. In. 3, 2, 1. Last time, we're stepping out with that left lateral lunge. This is it. Last set. Yes. Good. Breathing through it. Good. We're almost there. Almost there. 5, 3, 2, 1. Hit the floor. Here we go. 1 full minute. Extend, bird dog. Out and in. And extend. Extend. Out and in. Good. Good. Breathing through it. We are at that halfway point. If you want to put your knees down. Breathe through it. Good. Almost there. Shoulders are getting tired. We've got 15 seconds. Core is strong. We're almost there. Good. In. 5, 3, 2, 1. Whew, good job. It's getting wobbly there for a second. Okay. Catch your breath. I'm going to grab a tissue real quick. Thank you. Okay. Moving on. Our next group, we've got burpees. Hold on. Will be our cardio. Then we've got 3 Cossack lunges to stand. Okay, so a burpee is kind of a, depending on how you feel about them, could be a scary word. Let's talk about what a burpee really is. It's getting up and down off the floor. Super important exercise in life. Hands come down first. Here is your basic burpee. Boom, right? You can stay absolutely right here, or you can hop it out, step it in, right? You can do that. You can do that. You can take out the hops in the plank position, because that's your most vulnerable position for your back, right? So you could step it out, you could step it in, and you could hop up at the top, right? Or you could do the whole combo. If you feel like you have a solid plank, right, you can be right here. You can do any variation of that move you want to, okay? It's 30 seconds. Cossack lunges. So we're gonna start with our feet wide. I'm gonna lean into this right leg here, and I'm gonna use my inner thighs as I slide myself over. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna come back up. I'm gonna slide right back down, sitting back into my heel. Chest is up. Boom, slide it down. This will be your minute here. You don't need to go as low as I do. Work within your range. If that looks just like here, shift it. Good, getting into those hips, shifting from right to left. Important movement pattern. Okay, that's our minute. So we'll do 4 rounds of those. All right, catch your breath. I'm gonna grab a towel real quick. Should have had one right here. And we're gonna go in 10 seconds. All right, in 5, starting with our burpees. 2, 1, let's do it. Here's your modified. Stick with what works for you. Here's that. Here's a step out. Here's a hop in. Here's the whole shebang. All right, at this point, we're halfway through. If you are jumping out, make sure that navel is drawn in and that you're hitting that solid plank. You're not allowing those hips to drop. 5 seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Legs are wide. I'm going to go down this right side. Slide it over for 1, 2, 3. Come on up. Going back down that left. 1, 2, 3. Come on up. Right side. So as soon as we come up on that one side, we go down that same side. Good. In 5 seconds, we'll be halfway through because we're here for a minute. You can take your time with this slide if you want. If you need a break, stand up, right? Good. Let me show you from a side angle. All right, I'm sliding down. Slide 1, 2, 3. Sliding up, sliding back down. 1, we're almost there. 8 seconds, we're going back for round 2. Good. 2, 1, burpees. Your call, how you want to do it. I am not adding a push-up. We did a bunch of push-ups already. We'll be on our hands again in just a minute for our next group. So I don't need to add it on. 10 seconds here. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Sliding it down that right side for 1, 3. Come on up. Sliding it down for 1, 2, 3. Come on up. Yes. Good. Nice job. Keep that chest up. Lost my count there. 1, 2, 3. We're halfway. Rest when you need to. Stand up. Good. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful work. 15 seconds. And then we've got round 3 of 4. Goes quick, right? Down. Slide. Good. Down. 2, 1. Let's do it. Burpees. Your version, whatever it looks like. Keep that navel drawn in. Put those hands right under your shoulders when you place them on the ground. And breathe. Good. We're just going to do one more group after we finish this one. 2, 1. All right, slide it down. Slide it over. 2, 3. Come on up. Only one more round after this one. Right? We can do it. And then we'll just have one more group. Come on up. Slide it down. For 1, 2. Good. Nicely done. Good. Just about halfway. Remember, for a rest one, all you got to do is stand up if you need a rest in this move. Good. All right. In 5, 2, 1. Let's do it. 30 seconds. Last one here. Keep that core strong. Good. Stay with it. Halfway. A little more than halfway. Last time doing these burpees. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Down that left, slide it over for 1, 2, 3. Come on up. Go back down. Yeah. Nice. Go down. Yes, come on up. Go back down. Whoo! We got this. It's burning. Halfway through. Good. Back down. Yes. Good. All we've got, folks, 15 seconds. Nicely done. Stay with it. Woo, 3, 2, 1. Oh, whew, nicely done. Good work. Okay, one more group. Let's get into it. We are going to start with front step up. So front step ups are an animal flow move. I'm going to show you ways to modify. We're going to start on the floor. So this whole set will be on the floor. Okay, so with the front step up, your wrist will be under shoulders. Modified version, knee stays down. I'm just going to step a foot up to a hand. Okay, here's knees down. If you find this front step up doesn't quite work for you, stick here, okay? Totally fine. It's actually a great exercise to get you prepped to do the full plank position of a front step up because it helps open up that hip. So work where you're at always, right? All right. The other way to do it, right here, from full plank position, navel drawn in, okay? This becomes aerobic when you pick up the pace. And you can do that with either hands on the floor, if that feels right, or when you step that left up foot to that left hand comes up. Hand goes back, foot goes back at the same time, and we switch. Boom, boom. All right, so there's a little bit of a rotation, little bit one as you open up through this chest when you take this hand and open it up, and then it goes right back down and steps it back. Okay? That is your cardio for this set. And then from that one, we're gonna flip it on over for a glute bridge variation. So again, we have 4 rounds, so we're gonna start by doing a glute bridge on our right side. Let's talk a little bit about modifications. This whole minute, you can be right here in glute bridge, squeeze the glutes at the top. So as soon as you hit the floor, relax your shoulders away from your ears, take those pelvic bones, tuck them under, pull that core in, and from there, squeeze the glutes, okay? That way we're not splaying through the chest, which is not what we want to be doing when we're trying to focus on our glutes. Okay, you can stay here or you can add a right leg up, stay right here for each minute. Again, we're going to do right side, left side, or raise it up, drop that right leg out to the right, come back to center, drop it down, squeeze the glute. So we're adding a leg drop, which is getting into our inner and outer thigh, really working on core stability. If you need your arms out to the side a little bit more to keep yourself stable, you're pushing into this left foot, this left glute has to stabilize while you extend that leg out. So it's a lot, okay? So work where you're at. We're gonna stretch when we're done. And that's it, all right? Let's get into it. In 10 seconds, we're gonna start with our front step up. So we're flipping over into plank position. Remember, you can do these with your knees down. In 3, 2, let's do it. I'm gonna show you just the full version and then I'll step it back. All right, so here's your front step up with the hand raised. Here's it with the hands down, right? Here's it with knees down. Work where you're at, pull your core in, all right? Good, you've got, 8 seconds. 2, 1, we're on our backs. Stick with straight up glute bridge right here. Tuck those pelvic bones under, core in, or you've got that leg up, right? Or you've got that leg up with the drop. Good. Nicely done. Squeeze, drop. I'm gonna extend my arms out. Halfway, push into the floor, especially that heel of that left foot. As you stabilize with that left glute, you'll feel your core really turning on, firing on. Good hip opener. Mobility at its finest, strength and flexibility. Good. Staying with it. We've got just a little over 10 seconds left here. Then we're going to flip it back over. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's flip it over. Front step ups. Again, you work where you're at, pulling that core in, hitting a solid plank, navel drawn in. Good. You can be right here with feet down, with hands down, or with your knees down. All right, 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Let's flip it over left side now. Unless you have both feet down, in which case it doesn't matter. Boom. I'm now pushing into the floor with my right heel. Good. Nice. Breathe through it. We are halfway. Really squeeze that glute on that right-hand side. Arms out if you need to stabilize. Good. Control that leg drop as you bring it out and bring it in. And maybe it's not a huge leg drop. Maybe it's a smaller range of motion. That's completely fine. Work where you're at. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Flipping it over. Round 3. Hit that solid plank. Boom. Boom. Good. Breathing through it. Good. You've got. Ooh, we're getting there. We're halfway there. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Flip it over back to that right side. If you're doing the single leg version, as we squeeze the glutes, extend that right leg up, out, in, and down. Squeeze. Good. Remember that starting position? Tucking those pelvic bones under so your back presses into the floor more. Make sure you start there. Good. Push into the floor with that left heel. Work that left side glute while you get into the inner and outer thigh of your right leg. Good. Nice. Breathing through it. Good. Nice. We're getting there, folks. 8 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's flip it over. Final 2 rounds. Front step ups. Let's do it. Keep that core strong. 10. In. I'm slowing down. 3, 2, 1. Ending on the left side. Whoo. Send it out. In, down. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Let it drop. Good. Breathe through it. Pushing into the floor of that right heel. Good. Good. We are halfway. Nicely done. Good. 20 seconds. In 8, 3, 2, 1. Nicely done. Drop it down. Take this right leg up towards the ceiling. You can either have this bent knee, foot flat, or extend it down. We're working on stretching the hamstring of our right leg right now. Whew, nicely done. Good. That was a tough one. Good. Let's bend that knee. We're going to cross this right ankle on top of this left knee. Maybe that feels like enough. Maybe you're grabbing behind that left leg as you pull it in for a stretch. Good. Good. So we got into hamstrings and hips here. Left leg up, right leg either long on the floor or foot flat. Sometimes people feel a little twingy in their back when their leg is extended. Work where you're at. Good. Hold it here. Good. And then bend this knee. Cross that left ankle over that right knee. Maybe that feels like enough. Maybe you grab the back of your right thigh and pull it in. Excellent. All right, let's flip it over. Hands and knees. Let's do a couple cat-cows. Stretch out our back a little bit. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. And then from here, we're going to drop that belly. Here's where we look up and breathe in. Pull that belly button in and round and breathe out. Drop, look up, breathe in. Pull, round, breathe out. One more. Drop, look up, breathe in. Pull, round, breathe out. Good. Find that neutral spine. Take that right foot. We're going to step that right foot forward. I'll show you from this angle. Take those two pelvic bones, tuck them under. Now you're getting a good stretch on this left hip flexor, left quad. At the same time, bring that left arm across. Good. Beautiful work. Keep your legs the same. Bring that left arm up, tricep stretch. So grabbing onto that left elbow, gentle pull. Good, then release that. Let's straighten out this front leg. Here's a good place if you need a wall, if you had a kettlebell, if you had a yoga block, you can put it down on the floor on either side of your legs for a little extra support. Do what works for you. Again, put your hand on the wall if you need to. Good. Fold over to your own degree. Nice. Okay, let's switch sides. Stepping this left foot forward. Tilt those pelvic bones under. Bring that right arm across. Good stretch. I'd cross over more, but I don't want to squish my microphone. Good. Arm up for tricep. Nicely done. Release that. Hand on the wall, on some blocks, whatever you need. Straighten out this front leg. Fold over. Yeah. Good. And breathe. Good. Let's send this other leg out. Let's cross this right foot over this left knee. Right hand down. Left elbow outside of right knee. We're looking right. We're getting a nice good twist in to finish out our stretch here. And then let's go ahead and switch the other way. I'm just going to spin around. Left foot over right knee, left hand down, right elbow outside of left knee, dripping sweat, facing left. Hair's coming down, I can feel it. Good, and release. And you are done. Excellent job. I'll see you next time.